Let's Burn with Brigands presents
The Wheel of Death.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Let's Burn with Brigands versus Double Dragon 3. We have the Scorpion Wheel back in play every time we lose a life. That's how confident I am with this. And just got a basic rule of every time we beat a level, so let's spin that wheel. Get those rules up on the board for this final entry in the Double Dragon trilogy on the NES. One of my favorites. Here we go. Rule up on the board. And let's do it. Acclaim presents another Technos title, as we recently did Ice Hockey from Technos. Great title music right here. Also known as the Rosetta Stone internationally. Just enjoying that theme for a second. Don't mind me. Alright. A year has passed since Billy defeated the Shadow Warriors. AKA Tom Cruise right there, a young Tom Cruise. Outsiders. But a new danger has reared its ugly head. I like it says that as she's on the screen. What's her name? Haruko. I'm Haruko. Let's call me a friend. I have information about the girl's disappearance. Her captors release her after you deliver the 3 sacred stones of power. How do you know that? Are you here representing the kidnappers? As we begin our adventure here in the good old US of A. Let's get the controls back under our belts here. Let's talk to Brett. Listen, I tried to stop them, but they were too powerful. You guys are really bad teachers. They're great fighters, but the one you must fear the most is... I don't want to give away the big surprise that everyone probably already knows, and I kind of already gave away in that intro. I'm sure it'll be fine. No one's going to double-cross us. Let's go outside. Excellent music. A hallmark of the Double Dragon series. Every time you leave this stage in particular, like outside of their that initial area, always had a slamming soundtrack in all these games. Ouch. But he's rocking the mullet right there. Got a proper elevator this time. I guess we moved to a new part of the city. That's very satisfying. Guy gets up immediately. Dagger right in the chest. Yeah, I don't have those weird 2 columns. Oh yeah, if I had a brother, I could do that move. Very satisfying knocking people off the side of this, though, I have to say. So much so that I'm trying to coax them over to that side. Oh, whatever. Broken bottle. That works too. Love that Double Dragon universe rule where the weapon that they brought to the battle, as soon as they're dead, it just gets, I don't know, buried with them or passed down to their next of kin. I'm not really sure. I didn't read the will, but it's interesting. It's a lady. It's hard to tell. She might have had like a sports bra on or something. It's hard to tell from the angle. Doesn't really matter. Think back to Gary's boss beaters on this first guy, the hokey BG. Maybe it was the guy from, no, that was the guy in 2. Nunchucks all day, every day, on most of the bosses in this game. Gary would be embarrassed if he found that I let myself get hit by that guy, but... Alright. First run. I'm sorry about your friend Brett. We must work together to avenge him and rescue Marion. Hurry, we must go before it's too late. We just trust what this random old lady who turns up has to say. Let's go to China. The Lee brothers, well, Denny is going to China, but after round 1. I like that. It's the gentleman's rule. You must return the defeated foe's weapon. There you go. As we kick it off with a little Formosa here. Alright. It's a good stage to use that 2-player trick where you both do the kind of jumping hair pull at either side of the screen as enemies spawn in. Just creates this barrier of death on either side. Very satisfying barrier of death. Come on, fellas. It's called the Cyclone Kick because it works on both sides, so come on over. I can still hair pull these guys. Scalp pull in some cases. I like that they can do that move too. Yeah, Fighter Brother, I could do that. Die! Oh, okay. The Sai. Just a little bit more powerful than that dagger, I believe. I want to pick it up, but at the expense of killing that guy. Every track in this game, one banger after another. Like it often gets, like most aspects of this game, kind of overlooked in favor of the first 2 games, which I understand, but excellent title in its own right. Oh yeah, Bottle of Death. I think that's got to hurt a little bit more running at full speed at a dagger that's coming towards you. I'm a doctor. How long can we hold on to this? Alright, not very long. You were lined up with me for that. Yep. It's 2 hits to get that done right there. Are you the last of your kind? Linda type. Get my nunchucks out for this. See if we get the timing right. Oh yeah. So satisfying. Don't remember me? I'll remind you before I destroy you. You killed my brother in the Battle of the Shadow Warriors. We killed a lot of guys in our Battle of the Shadow Warriors. They killed my girlfriend, man. Cut me a little slack. Let's get a little bit out of phase with you. I like his reaction at the end of this. Just like basically cheating to beat him here. Just change your alignment and then smack him with some nunchucks when he gets up. It's like, you're amazing martial artists. You're the greatest martial artist in the world. The way you waited until I got up and you smacked me with nunchucks. Incredible. Alright, Japan, but not before. Not before we go to Palo Alto. The sauce that benefits firefighters. It tastes pretty good too. Firefighters know their way around food. That's all they got to do most of the day. When you ain't fighting fires, making a banging chili, or in this case, a delicious habanero pepper sauce. Alright, so we now have Chin in the group, who always looks more like a snooty French waiter to me. The ultimate weapon in this game, the secret weapon, Chin's deadly fists. A single combo will kill anyone in this, well, not anyone, but most anyone in this game. Good lord, it's so satisfying. They should not be this powerful. What'd you bounce off of there? That's kind of amazing. makes up for the fact that he runs probably slower than the Lee brothers can walk. Nope. Almost. Wild music right here, just off the rails. I feel like this guy wouldn't hang out with the rest of these guys. Just random. Just feels more like he got lost in the walls right there and he came out. Oh, thank God. You might want to go back in there once you walk into Chin's fists. I like that animation of him climbing. Like, literally the only time they use it in this game. You guys both get on the same side of me. I fight much better that way. You can see, it doesn't even have to be a full combo with the fists. It's kind of ridiculous. That's some good door opening music though, am I right? It's like wooden doors in this case. No need for that sound. Like, it's like the doors of an industrial elevator or something. Alright, probably not the guy we want for, let's go back to the nunchucks. Old Billy. Welcome, Double Dragons. You may have gotten that. It's just the one. Just Bimmy. Unbeatable, you say? Info, just fancy way of saying that you just walk into my nunchucks like everybody else in this game, every other boss. Don't give him any surfaces, that's what I've learned. Let's go back to Chin. Let's try the Iron Claw. These are meant to be even more deadly. There you go. That's pretty good, I have to say. It's difficult to chain them together on Ranzal. He's pretty quick. Earned his respect. I like that. Where did you come from, Haruko? It can now be told I have always had the third stone. We must now travel to Egypt to free Marion. But before we do, let's go to Italy. I'm craving a pizza. Let's practice there. Fluff mentioned that going to Italy had more of a purpose in the Japanese version of the game, the original version, the arcade and everything. It was like they needed to find a map or something to figure out where they were ultimately going to go, but I digress. Good map music, by the way. I mean, not the Country Round 3 music. That's good map music, too. If you're bumming around the southern part of the U.S., southern part of anything, really. But this right here. There you go. There you go. All right. Let's do it. I feel like we want to use Ranzal's Wall of Death here, but it might be more efficient if we just use Chin's fists, assuming these beefy Italian guys don't take too many liberties with their little throwing spears. Gladiators. Yes. Getting to the point in the game where you need to do a full combo to kill most people in this game. The enemy strength ticks up a notch here in Italy. If you kind of squint, the beefy Italian dudes in the face kind of look like David Letterman when he was younger. Hopefully we'll get one more walk on the screen here. Just take a look. Very What do you think of that, Paul? Fantastic. All right, this is where we might lose our first life, and not for good reasons. Need to like scroll down as much of this as possible because the game is so glitchy. Not scrolling down when it should. feel like I had the best luck with Billy. Oof. Always hold my breath. Perfect music for the southern Tuscany region of Italy. Let's give Ranzal a shot. Wall of Death. While I enjoy some light refreshments. Oh, come on now. How does he hurt me when I'm falling on him? I don't know what the math is. We never ran the numbers, but I don't know what the percent is that someone can break this. It's hard to break. That's why we preach it. They have to run in at just the right time. And even then, I mean, you could like wait for them to get there like that. I like to just roll the dice. Got tonight's top 10 list, Paul. Terrible Letterman. Been off the air for a while. It's a very dated reference now. All right, Beefcake. Italian guy. Let's go nunchucks for a change. Oh. He said no. He's got me trapped here. He's trying to stun lock Billy. Let's go Ranzal. He's got the same sleepy on the floor animation as the mummies. Try to take a mental picture right here of this guy on the ground, all curled up. It still works pretty well on this guy, too. He's showing you his Italian wall of death. Yeah. I got the height advantage. Makes it all the more inexplicable when that guy managed to beat me on the ground. Alright, can we go to Egypt now? Ruko. A little aardvark here. Secret variety. It's just spicier. That's the secret. Oh, it's like the label right there. The aardvark going to town on its own stash. I mean, that's a good look, you know? You want your mascot to be into your own product. It's bearing its name. You don't want it to be like, no thank you. I don't want any of that garbage. All right, let's finish strong in Egypt. The final stage. Yes, there's only 5 stages here in Double Dragon 2. And this is the glitchiest. This is the one where we might lose a life, actually. I'd say it's it's hard to say. Ranzal has the best jump. Last time my brother was here and we played this together, he always accidentally double taps right and does the run right at the ledge and falls to his death. And when you're Ranzal, it's difficult to pull out of that move because he's going so fast. Coming in like a freight train. It's so weird though, like the 2 tiny little stretches in this game where platforming is an issue. Almost outran that knife. Again, guys. He's built pretty well, but I feel like he wouldn't be able to break our wall of death here. Best to ride Ranzal here, I mean, because we're not going to really need to use him in the final battle. Get as much use out of him as possible. That said, I think well, we'll see. We'll see if anybody dies on this next stretch, actually. I should have used Fluff's tip about sneaking in Jimmy. It's kind of hard to pull off, actually. You start the game in 2-player mode, and then you get him killed, but as he's flashing to death, That's when you, alright, fellas. Good lord. That's when you, talk to Brett there in that first stage. Right. So as soon as this guy dies, the screen's gonna start scrolling. Let's go to Billy, aka Tom Cruise. I feel like he gives us the best shot of making this really stupid. This is so cheap right here. The timing is... The dismount jump timing is really funky. Jump too early or too late. Ooh. That was close. Lost so many lives there over the years. Alright. Let's go Chin. Wall of Death would be good here, but let's try Fists of Death. One combo's not getting it done anymore. I gotta follow it up with a Fish in the Sea. Yeah, even these guys are working on their conditioning. Am I holding something right now? Alright. We tried it. Not your fault, Chin. You got the Fists of Death. They don't work for this stage in the game necessarily. Turn mid Wall of Death. Clutch. Some of these guys take 2.5, some take 2.
Marion is being held behind that door. I must put the stones in place. They will open the door and allow you to free her.
Then go ahead and do it. Let's go. Let's stand here. Since you've been the Crystal Keeper, apparently.
Little time to lose. Let us enter the chamber quickly.
Take my time, thank you very much. Alright, I might go to Chin here. Ranzal's getting a little worse for wear, and we're gonna need him for the final stretch. The penultimate boss. These guys might still take 4 hits. Yeah. They might take 3 hits, honestly. Hard to say. I haven't gotten any, like, 3 hits to knock him down combos off. He just tears through him. I love it. I know she's older, but take her time.
I lied to you. Your friend Brett tried to warn you, but I silenced him.
Why are we stabbing her right now? Oh well. No, I gave you close enough to the door, you don't even get to see her disintegrate, you just walk in. But Haruko didn't know the entire legend of the Sacred Stones of Power. It says, she who enters the tomb carrying less than all 4 stones will be turned to dust. You see, in her haste to obtain power, Haruko made a mistake that cost her life. You listening, kids? Don't be power hungry. Acclaim. Technos. It also says she who enters the tomb. I guess dudes can just... It's all good. Dudes welcome anytime. Alright. Ranzal, Wall of Death. Very effective against our zombie pals. Mummies. God. The zombies. There's the on the ground animation. Just like that beefcake back in Italy. Yeah. Snack time, by the way, if you need to grab something. Alright. Question is, how many hits before we get the transformation? I always appreciate the slightly different colored bandages on this mummy. Just to show they're a little bit different. they got 4 on the top shelf, or 3, excuse me. I can count, and I know what mummies look like. Yeah, they have 3 backup mummies on the top shelf. You have to ask an associate for assistance getting those down. Oh, God. Let's see. Nunchucks. He just kind of, yeah. I just made a big deal about... There you go. I don't like that. A little far away. Don't like that. I don't like that either. Well, maybe let me switch to somebody else. Oh, that's just mean. Being that far away. What am I supposed to do with that? No way, Ram. Yes! Alright, that's satisfying after all that. Yeah, let's go back to the nunchucks. Whoa, where are you running? Where are you running, Billy? I can see why my brother used to run off that cliff accidentally, now that I think about it. Oof. Might be spinning that wheel sooner than later. There you go. Yeah, it's not where you want to be. Okay. Yeah, you don't want to be on the opposite side of the room. That's not good. That's not good. Chin, Iron Claw. Got a couple licks in. That had to do something. He has 1 health. Oh, God. Oh, no. Where we find out how powerful those damn Iron Claws actually are. Pretty damn powerful. Woo! You saved our butts, Chin. Alright, good win. We love the drama. Just narrowly avoided that scorpion wheel there. With his brother, he continues to spread his martial arts teachings to students around the world. They don't tell him about Brett. Brett's family is currently threatening. Yeah, let's see. Ranzal will one day be called Emperor. Pretty badass. Anyone challenges him, wall of death. And Jimmy was here too. Billy never really got over the whole kidnapping his girlfriend in the first game. Again, don't let greed for power ruin your lives, everybody. Let's enjoy one last track right here. Now that Noe Ram battle, always touch and go. Bob! Noe Ram, which is actually just Marion spelled backwards, but anyway. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and comment on this video, and click subscribe if you haven't already, as this seriously helps me to keep making great content for you. And check the description of this video to see what song is playing right now.
We made